Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about the flow designer. So first let we know the flow designer. What is the how we say that flow designer. So simply to say that it is a platform that is that capability that lets you to automate the business process in a single drag and drop design environment without the need of any complex code. So simply to say that that is a flow designer. So what generally what we do in our flow designer? So flow designer is also to do that to automate the business process by the help of drag and drop operations, drag and drop environment without any scripting. Okay, so generally we do that in our that is the that flow designer will prepare, and it has automated sequence of actions that runs each trigger whenever the conditions are met. Okay, so that is generally do in our flow designer. So come to the flow designer. So just have a look here. So just first navigated the flow designer in our navigation menu, then click on the flow designer. Okay, then choose the flow designer. So when we are click on the flow designer, then it will automate the separate tab. So in the tab, okay, so there is a option. Okay, so this tab will open here. In this tab, what are the existing flows are there in our flow designer. So those all are okay representing here. So then let we see that. Okay, for just a little bit of understanding, so how we prepare that. Okay, in our flow designer. So in that, so just open the one existing record. So that is the change, for example normal ss. Just open this one. So in our change, sorry, in our flow designer, it is also a combination of the actions. Okay, trigger conditions and actions. So in this, what is the trigger condition is there. Okay, so that is the trigger condition already mentioned here. So that is the change request created. When we created the change request, then okay, then do the particular actions. What are the actions are there? So that is the do the following in parallel. So that is the apply the change approval policy. So let we provide the one approval, okay, for the particular change. So whatever the normal change is there, so in that normal change ss state for transforming of the ss state. Okay, so then let they get the one approval. So that is also created in our action base. So that is the apply change approval, and simply to take the that conditions in our approval in our actions. Okay, some approval, that is the some actions are there in our actions. There is conditions are also available. So that condition is the if condition is there. In if condition, let them mention that what they are mentioning here. So that is the state. Okay, condition one is the state is. So this is the skipped. Okay, so when we get the particular, okay, change approval. Okay, change approval, so that means for transforming of the ss state. Okay, ss to authorized, whatever it may be. So when we transform that particular state, then let we get the one approval. So that is the our generally to get the approval of assignee to manager approval. Okay, or assignment group approval, something like that. So when we get that approval, then only able to transform the or routed to next state. So that is the authorized state. So so in this, when we apply this one, if condition is there, in that if condition after met the particular condition, then let we do the this one. So that that action is the update the change request record. So that is the when we get the approval, then simply to write that that is the approved. Okay, our approval has been approved. Okay, next evaluate. So then do the another action, that is the evaluate action. So in that evaluate the change model, then simply to do the again created the if condition. So why? Because when the change is okay, so that approval is rejected, then what we do? So then simply to do the email, okay, so simply to do the one email to the particular caller, okay, or who have requested. So then simply to get that okay email, and then end the particular flow. After that, wait for condition. So wait for condition is also there. So wait for condition means, in this where on hold is true, then active is false and state is new. So then again do that. This is the uh, disregard change request approvals and evaluate change models, okay. So when the flow is being on hold, okay, so then let we again uh, do the particular actions, that is the change request approval point of view and evaluate. So those actions again need to mention in our particular, when the particular condition triggered here. Then finally to do that, that is the end, okay. So that is there. Now let we take the one new, okay, new approval, sorry, new flow design, how we created the new uh, flow design. So come to this place, just new, go to new. So in our new, so there is three options are there, that is the flow, subflow and actions, okay. In our workflow point of view, there are some core activities, but here there are only these are there, that is the flow, subflow and action. So just we have to click on the flow. So that flow name, so that flow name, for example, that flow is okay for uh, state is on hold. For example, state is on hold in incident. So incident related, just we have to create the one flow design. So description is okay, it is also similar to like that, okay. And global application and protection none, and user who initiate, okay, system runs, okay, and run with roles, who will use the particular flow, okay, only get the particular flow. So that is so there is an option, that is the pick a role. For example, ITIL admin, for example, or ITIL or admin, whatever it may be. So admin role, admin, okay, ITIL admin, for example. So that is our option, okay. So that is there. And now after, skip the tour, okay. So just have a look here. When we click on, okay, when we mention the that flow designer name and description, okay, and who will initiate the particular flow, so that is role based. So then after that we have the some this place, okay. So that is the flow will open here. So in this flow, so there is a trigger condition, add a trigger, just click on the trigger here. So in this, so in which trigger, that is the, is it created when the record is inserted, then let we met the condition or not, and are updated, or both, are, and scheduling things also there, scheduled things are also there. Is it running on the particular flow, is it weekly base, monthly base and daily base, okay. And application base is also there, that is the SLA task related, service catalog related and inbound email related. So when the particular condition will trigger, so that is the condition is there. So then I will take to that, that is the updated, and which table updated, so that is the table is also important. So the table is incident table, and trigger condition. So add filters and condition triggers. So that is the ones. Okay, and okay, so updated incident once. Okay, done. Now when the any ticket is updated, then this flow will also, okay, search on that is that action, is that condition will trigger on the trigger or not. Let they check it, particular flow. And now come to the actions point of view. So there are three actions are there: action related, flow logic, and subflow. So if the flow logic, well, we when we consider as the flow logic, that is the if condition. So in that if condition, what is that? So that is the our, so this condition is there: state is on hold in incident. So then, so record is updated, incident record, okay, and state. So that is the state is there, state field is there. In our state point of view, okay, state is in which one? On hold. State is on hold. So then when the state is on hold, okay, that condition, when the condition will trigger, okay, so then simply done it here. When the condition will trigger, then what is the action will happen? So add an action. So that action is the, here there are some service now core components are there. Here in this service now core components are okay, already is there in this. That is the send notification. One notification is required when the, when we are uh, going to on hold state, when we are going to on hold state. So in this, let they send the some notification. So in that record, so which record? So that is the, so this is calling as the data pillar. Okay, okay, in this record is updated, incident record, and so in that, okay, now let it be incident record, it's fine. So and notification. So in this again data pillar is there, so just data pill picker is there. So in that notification will send to, okay, who will get the particular notification? So this notification will get to assignee to or caller manager, whatever, okay, so whoever it may be. So for example caller is there, so caller, okay. So then when the when the ticket is going to be in our on hold, then that notification is sent to the particular caller, okay. So the caller will get the particular notification. So then done it here. After that again have the some uh, action. So again one of the again another action is there. So that action means that is mainly helpful for create the one task. So create the task, for example. Why? Because when the state is going to be on hold, then all are going to be relaxed. Why? Because when the caller is not okay, giving the particular info, or waiting for vendor, and awaiting for the problem, and awaiting for the change, whatever it may be. So let they relaxed up to, okay, overcome the particular state is going to be in progress, okay, on hold to change the in progress state. So now create the task when the state is going to be on hold. So that is the, just select the table. So that is the incident task. Incident task is there, and add the field values. So that is the add field values are there. So which field value? So that is the color. Color is not available, okay. Short description, short description. So that is their description. Yes, short description field is incident record, and another field, so that is the incident record, escalation things, incident, reassigning, and state. So priority point of view, priorities, for example critical, then put it here. So then have a look here. So when the incident records are going to be updated on that time, so when the incident record is going to be updated, then this condition will trigger. So when the conditions are met in our particular if, so the what is the condition is there, when the state is going to be on hold, that time, so let me do that, that is the one small notification and one create the task, one task will be created. Okay, so and if you want to give the another action, so that means another action, so after that, so when we give the action, so let it be, so this place, for example let me give the action in this place. So that action is to give the approval, for example if it is not okay, so if or else it is not get a approval. So approval point of view, let me check here, so that is there, ask for approval, ask for approval. So that is the one of the action. So and record is okay, incident record, and the table is incident approval field, okay, approval history is there, and approval field. So this is the who will approve this one, assign it to, for example assign it to, assign it to, for example this one, just go to this one, approval field, incident record, and assign it to, assign it to manager, maybe manager is not there na. Assign it to assign it to will give the will give the one small approval, and journal field, so journal field is the, for example short description or work notes, whatever it may be, no, work notes, okay. So these are there, and approve point of view, so who will give this approve this one, and choose approval rule, anyone approves or so all users approve and percentage of the approves and all responded and anyone approves, so that is there. So choose approval rule, okay, anyone approves in this data pillar is there, so that is the incident record, and assign it to assignment group, okay, assignment group. So due date, did you give the any, okay, so that one, so that just approve this one, okay. If you want to give the date point of view approvals, so then simply to put it the date also, just mention the date also. Done it here. So here if condition is there, this one, then means that this is the okay, after meeting this one, then let me get this ask, okay, and again ask for approval later, again send the another notification, that is the service now core component, and send a notification or lookup records. send notification. So that is the record is updated and incident record, and record is inserted. Assign it to manager. So done with this. So now, so these are the actions are there. So let me give the only few actions. Okay, after met the particular condition, let me get that these are the actions. That is the uh, if condition is met, then ask for the approval and going to the okay, then give the one notification. And if it is okay after completion of this one, then going to notification and create the task. So these are the actions only we have to give the for flow designer. Then activate this one. So in this activate, so just activate this one. State is on hold. So flow activated successfully. Okay, now going to test this one. So before going to check that record, so what are the records are being in our in progress to on hold, just we have to change that. Incident all is there. So this is the 294 record is there. Just open this record, and then so here this record particular this record is having the okay in progress state. So now we have to change that particular state on hold. So on hold reason is awaiting caller. Okay, so and now we have to give the one update additional comments point of view. Waiting for info, waiting for, waiting for info. Okay, now just update it here. So that is the 294. Just give the save or update whatever it may be. Okay, now let you check this one. So this is the what is the 294. So just let you check that 294. So just check this one, change the fields and run the test. So just have a look here, your test has finished running. View the flow execution details. So just run this, already run this program. Okay, so this particular record, so what is the record is there, 294 record is there. In that record has followed the particular flow what we have created the flow designer. So that flow is going to be here. So that is the that logic. So that flow logic is there, evaluated true. And now going to that next action is there, when the condition will met in our flow designer. So then it is going to be next state, that is the ask for approval state. So that is the waiting period is there. After completion of this one, that means first one has done. Next going to second condition, that is the approval, that is the actions. So that action is the approval. So that is waiting for approval place. Okay. So now this one. Okay, in this particular time. So let we go to the particular this one, and in this affected CIs, and who is the approval this one. Sorry to say that this is the service desk is the assignee to doesn't mention. Assignee to is, for example, Beth Angeline. Save this one, Beth Angeline. Okay, and now affected CEOs. Okay, now let you check this one. Okay, ask for approval. So this approval is for assignee to, assignee to or assignee to manager. If he is there, so then assignee to manager. Now go to this place, and sorry, configure related list is there. Related list approvals, yes, approvers is there. Just add on this one, just save this one. Let me check this one, is there any approvers or not. So just have a look here. While we are add on the approvers on that list, so there are, this place is there, approvers list are also available in the particular ticket. So who will give the approve the particular condition, that is the Beth Angeline is also there, ITEL user is there. Is there anyone approves the particular record, then simply to go to the next action. So that is the just approve this one, for example. Okay. So approve the incident here. So when the particular action will happen here, then it is going to be, then just check this one. So then, so reload here. Then have a look here, guys. So that is the, when the approval has done. Okay, so then this state, ask for approval state, is going to be completed. Just have a look. Okay, and come to the next state, that means the next action. So while it is going to be, while it has, okay, going to be in our send notification, that is showing the some error. Why it shows the error? Why? Because so that notification is passed through the, okay, is passing through the our uh, assignment, okay, assignee to manager. So assignee to is the our, for example, Beth Angeline is there, but in our Beth Angeline record he doesn't have the any manager name. So then it shows the particular error. Okay, if he is having the already manager name, then simply to pass through the particular notification to the particular person, specific person, but he is not there. Okay, that name is not available on that particular record, then it shows the some particular action. Okay, so that is the error action is there. Okay, so is this flow is going through okay, right way. Okay, is it completed or not, is it approached? Okay, this flow will executed or not. Let me simply to find out the in this process. Okay, in our process, that is the benefit of flow designer. Okay, so that is there. Okay guys, thank you for the session. Okay, so you have to create the number of actions. That actions will happen when that condition will trigger. When the condition, once the condition will trigger, then simply to do the particular actions, that is the approval action, notification action, and lookup action, and evaluate action. So whatever the things are there, and create the task and create the record, whatever it may be. So number of actions are there. Okay, so those actions definitely will happen by the help of our flow designer. Okay, simply to do the flow designer. So that is happen in our this particular flow designer. Okay guys. Okay, Thank you. Thank you all.